What is Antar Mouna and how can one practice it?
Antar Mouna is a six-stage process given by Swami Satyananda Saraswati of Bihar School of Yoga,
Mhm.
wherein in the first stage, the sense management mastery is reasonably attained. After that, the second stage onwards, mind mastery happens till the six stages at various levels. So Swamiji has given a clear demarcation of what is the second stage, third stage, fourth stage, fifth stage. Now, when there is chaos in the mind, the attention of mind is inside. That is why it is knowing it's a chaos. That chaos is a noise. If it's a pleasant thing, you call it a beautiful moment, or it is a sound and noise differences. Sound has a meaning, noise has maybe no meaning. Correct? So what happens is when the mind is given direction, mind goes out and starts looking at the sensory inputs. When it goes out, there is a silence here. Like what you do when the child comes back from school or anything, you feed the child and you send the child to play. There is a moment quietness at home. Generally, when people come back to home from work, immediately there is a chaos. First, we will be fed something, then there will be quiet, then we all do our work. Likewise, when the mind is has to be dealt with, inner so many things are happening. So you have to direct the mind. So you give food for the mind. Okay, be aware of the sound, be aware of this, and in a proper way. The beauty here is again, this is a tantra based process. So there is no suppression, it's only channelization. We discover that the senses which are putting us off, the senses we are getting attached to, that's how we do the sense profiling and help people to be comfortable in stage one. In the stage two, we explain to them that don't say I have millions of thoughts. I have 20,000 thoughts. What do you know about it? I have so much work. We help them to understand as per yoga how they can classify the thoughts. Then they understand, oh, it's not a million thoughts or 10,000 thoughts. Whatever I think can be classified under five types of thoughts. So gradually we tell people don't speak something abnormal. It's okay, whatever you're undergoing, you can classify. Once you classify, write it down and you know how to deal with it later. So this way, stages after stages of Antar Mouna is done. So this again, like Yoga Nidra, comes by consistent practice. And in one of the stages, Swamiji tells us that we invoke an incident from the past which has troubled us and completely live through it and let it go instead of having it in the back of the mind. For this, my teacher used to say, if you are watching a movie in the 90s, I am telling you, you have VCD, VCP players, no?
Yeah.
Will anybody keep on rewinding and seeing the scenes where people are crying? No. You forward those scenes and you see things which you have to see. But when it comes to mind, why are we again and again rewinding the negative things? You have to go forward, right? Fast forward. So Yoga Nidra and Antar Mouna are two things which will help us to go fast forward instead of constantly rewinding and living on the past chaos which we have created. When we do in this way, there is a silence which develops that is called Antar Mouna.
Yeah. Oh, that's some deep-rooted meaning. Uh, you said about letting go. I guess that's one of the biggest and the most troublesome challenge that today's generation face. Be it letting go of a breakup, letting go of no from your manager or your superior, letting go of a no from your parents or from your children. Everywhere, this letting go is a very big issue that has created a lot of noise around us. And with every relationship or every role that we as an individual play or share in this world. So, can you shed some light on this and share your thoughts?
That is the reason why in our tradition we practice this surrender. And second is we right from childhood we make children understand instant gratification is a real source of disaster. We teach children the art of being patient. Denial doesn't mean you will never get it. Denying is only sometimes delayed. This is a mind culture which has to come from the childhood. And Patanjali also tells in one of the niyamas, he says is Ishvara Pranidhana, surrender. Our devotional aspects, if you see, Sharanagati, Sharanagata, we say. So that is missing now. So once people start to develop the devotion or a bhakti as part of the life, not only when they go to temple, they feel they become a devotee and they came back home and they are not that. Life is not compartmentalized. And some of them feel you go to a temple, you become very spiritual, religious, everything can be handled. So I tell people don't get sidetracked. You can't get into a garage, come out and say, I have become a mechanic. It needs a lot of work and learning to be doing. So when you go to a temple, church, or mosque, it doesn't make you devote, spiritual, or religious. You have to ask why I am going there, what is happening to my inner engine. Like a vehicle you are repairing in a mechanic shop, you need to understand the heart of the engine, what is the source of the problem. You need to spend time with that. So are you spending time with you, your mind and the body when you go to these places? So when you do these things, what happens? Not only earning money, going out, going to the mall, enjoying, buying a good dress, they are only again and again getting in the circle of Artha Kama, right? Earning money, enjoying. Or today, not even earning money, enjoying, pay by credit card. It is chaos, no?
Yeah.
So dharma is missing. Once dharma comes in, they will understand charity, which is dana. They'll understand I have to first do my duty, rights or later, because my duty becomes someone else's rights. These things are not being taught in our schools and colleges. That is the irony. We are only taught how to dress well, go out and make money. Before you start making money, somebody is ready to give you loan to take money back from you. So this is the vicious cycle we have all caught up. So the one who starts to think will see the difference in life, what they can bring to themselves and others.